we're at a crisis right now in public health in terms of the sustainability of our antibiotics. I spent my summers working on a cattle ranch in Central Texas, and so that planted a seed in my head. And then when I learned about how antibiotics were being used and abused in food animal production, it really made me upset. And I decided that this was something that I could have an impact on. What the industry has done is said, well, these animals are getting sick, repeatedly. Let's just add antibiotics in at a regular time, at a low dose, just to prevent those things from happening. Well, I consider that abusive because what we know happens is that the bacteria rapidly become resistant to those antibiotics. We produce 9 billion food animals in the United States each year. And so you think about like a couple of bacteria get introduced into there, but then all of a sudden you have 9 billion hosts, 9 billion animals in which these bacteria can grow and amplify. And then you chop up those animals and you make meat and you distribute them to grocery stores. And that's this really great system for disseminating dangerous bacteria. The legislators have been just handling these big producers with kid gloves, and they just sort of just letting them do what they want. But the consumers are not. The place where it's changing fast is the marketplace. And so what we see is that people are becoming informed about this issue. And they're saying, hey, I don't want my meat from animals that were raised with antibiotics. I think the thing to look for are labels like organic, but organic may be too expensive. So you can also then look for the label raised without antibiotics, or no antibiotics ever is a good label. Does the consumer have the power to change this? I hope so, because again, I don't think our legislators are doing enough on this. I mean, I maintain hope that they will sort of respect the science, respect public health, and respect the sustainability of our antibiotics until they sort of wake up and start doing something to protect these really, really amazing drugs. I think the consumers have to change this, have to drive the marketplace.